Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm gonna try not to be so emotional making this video, but today, February 6, 2013, marks the first year anniversary of my grandma's passing. The dreadful morning when I got the call from my mama, 4 a.m. LA time, because my grandma and my mama are in Miami. And I just remember my mama calling me as soon as I got on the phone. Long story short, she said grandma's dead. And anybody who's experienced that type of pain, especially by someone that you care for, it's different when somebody's not close to you and you ain't really know them. But she was my parent. I didn't have a father. My mom and my grandma, they raised me. You know what I'm saying? And it just, over the course of this last year, really living without her, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that she's no longer around, it just breaking my heart ain't even the word. It's just overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you do okay for a while, and then sometimes it really hits you hard out of nowhere. And the spiritual side of you says, understand God's will, His time, and His purpose. It's all gonna work together for your good. But then your flesh is like, man, why you have to do that? Why couldn't you take somebody else, like somebody that was more deserving? You know what I'm saying? My grandma, she suffered a lot physically. She had a lot of health issues, and I've said this before. I feel like grandparents, especially if they're older, you know, my family's reasonably young, but I feel like there was some health issues she had going on that she didn't tell nobody. That's one thing, and I feel like a lot of older people do that because they don't want their family to worry. But grandma was like that in that sense. She had her own way of dealing with things. But that's the way some people cope. They just prefer to keep things to themselves. But one thing I realized at the end of the day, none of that matters. You know why? Because she's no longer here. And one of the major things that I always think about is like that I'm so young and I'm 24, and it's like I have the rest of my life to always refer back to her. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm 40 years old, I'm be like, grandma died 15 years ago. It's just like I just can't imagine what I would feel like, and I just feel sorry for Sean, who didn't experience my little baby brother, who didn't experience her. You know what I'm saying? At a mature level. You know what I'm saying? Because he's my baby. He only 7 years old, so he may not understand all what happened. He may not understand or understood that he's never gonna see her again. You know what I'm saying? And it's just I miss her. At the end of the day, I miss her. Nothing that she did, right or wrong, matters. And I just remember cutting the grass for her. You know what I'm saying? Her telling me to turn the music down. Like little things that seem so I can't even say the word, insignificant to other people. Like it means the world now. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember we used to always go on the beach. She took me across the country. She took me to the Bahamas for my birthday. Like she did so many things. She planted so many positive seeds. Like she was probably the most, no, she is and was the most positive role model in my life. You know what I'm saying? She got her education. She went back to school, college in her 30s. You know what I'm saying? Like she was really doing it. She got her doctorate degree. You know what I'm saying? She didn't let nothing stop her. She still worked full time as a teacher, pastor the church, and she really put her heart and soul into it. She taught me ministry. She taught me so much. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on and on. But I just want to use this video, this platform, to just commemorate her and say I miss you. I don't know if they have YouTube in heaven, but hopefully the Lord will let you see it. I don't know, but I just want to tell my grandma that I'm gonna fight you when I see you, grandma, because I know you left Earth on purpose. I know you did. Ain't nobody can tell me different. I'm not the first person to say that. Plenty of people told me that they feel like when certain people die in their life, they feel like they did it on purpose. I feel like God gave her a choice, and she just said, "Yo, take me out. Like I'm ready to go." But once again, I feel like it'll be kind of selfish of me, or anybody, or any one of us, to how to stay on Earth and suffer when you can be in perfect peace, especially when you're having a lot of health issues over the course of years and years and years, and this and that. And then after the funeral, well, at the funeral, people, including the preachers, talking about, yeah, we're going to stay in contact, we're going to uplift them, you know, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And about as soon as they put Grandma 6 feet under, disappeared, I ain't never heard nothing from them. When it was time to pass out the money, they was available. That's a whole nother video. Sometimes I'd be at the bus stop and, you know, someone would tell me, like, just walk in front of the car, walk in front of the truck and just end it all. It's just kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see why people kind of lose their mind, because it's so unreal. You just can't believe that you're never going to see this person again on this side. You know what I'm saying? And like my mom would say, you know, you never know how it's going to be on the other side. Even when we get to heaven, it's not necessarily going to be like, I'm your grandson, you're my grandma. I mean, that's how we communicate and relate on this earthly realm. But in heaven, it's probably a lot different in a positive way. But, you know, I guess I'm going to have to get there to find out. But I want y'all guys to be encouraged. I lost my friend Parnell Jackson as well last year. So many people are dying. Death doesn't care if you're famous, rich, or poor. When it's your time, it's your time. God's will, at the end of the day, like I said 1,000 times before, it's going to be done. So just be the best you. Do what you do, grind, and make this life worthwhile. Do what God has called you to do, because at the end of it all, at the end of it all, only what you do for Christ will last. And that's just the bottom line. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say. But I love you, Grandma. I miss you. Happy belated birthday to my mama. Her birthday is February 4th. My grandma passed away on February 6th. And then my grandma's birthday is on Valentine's Day, which is February 14th. February is quite a month. So y'all pray my strength in the Lord. Thank you guys for all your support. Continue just to pray for me and uplift me. And thank you once again. Stay all the way driven.